Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've always been curious about this one, and now that a friend picked one up, we can finally talk about it. His experience, start to finish. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer was looking for a solution to securely connect to their home network from a remote location. Their setup at home is quite comprehensive, including a personal VPN that allows access to attached storage, printers, and other internal resources. The primary goal was to extend this secure access to multiple computers while away at a summer home, and this compact travel router was chosen for the task. Upon setting it up, this client connected the device to a wired internet line. They found the configuration process to be surprisingly simple and quick, thanks to the intuitive wizards that guided them through the steps. An important discovery was made during this process. The built-in VPN client functionality is only available when the unit is operating in its full router mode. The option does not appear if it is configured merely as an access point, a crucial detail for anyone looking to replicate this specific use case. Once up and running, the performance was impressive. This client successfully linked 4 different computers through this one device, all of them connecting seamlessly back to the home network via the VPN. They specifically noted the very fast processor inside this travel router, which translated to a responsive, lag-free experience across all connected machines. Overall, it performed its duties flawlessly. Based on this positive experience, the device comes strongly recommended, with the caveat that it truly shines when you have a wired connection to plug it into. The reviewer speculates that in a wireless-only situation, one might be able to use a separate, inexpensive access point to create a wired port for this router, though they stress that this is a potential workaround they have not personally tested.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer considers this travel router an essential piece of their kit, stating they never leave the house without it. As someone who travels frequently for work, our reviewer found this to be the most impressive device of its kind they have ever used, praising its quick and straightforward setup process. The standout feature for this client is its ability to connect to another Wi-Fi network and then create its own separate, private wireless bubble. This function is a game changer for anyone using public internet, as it effectively acts as a secure buffer between your personal devices and a potentially untrustworthy network. It offers significant peace of mind when connecting to hotel or cafe Wi-Fi, ensuring your own traffic remains private and secure. Beyond that fundamental security, the reviewer was deeply impressed by the advanced networking capabilities. They have utilized it to build a personal, unified network that seamlessly links their home, their primary work location, and this portable solution. This integrated system is so effective that they can send documents directly to their home printer from anywhere in the world, as if they were just in the next room. The overall experience has been so positive that our reviewer ended up purchasing a second one for their spouse. It is clear that for anyone who spends a lot of time on the road and values both convenience and digital safety, this little gadget has proven to be an invaluable and reliable companion.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer found this travel router a decent option, but with a few caveats that potential buyers should be aware of. One thing that immediately stood out was the somewhat limited USB tethering functionality. It seems it's only fully unlocked on the very top-end model, and even then, you need to make sure you've updated to the latest firmware to get it working properly. Our reviewer points out that older, readily available alternatives have offered similar features for a long time, so this feels like something that should be more readily accessible across the board. This client also expressed a wish for USB tethering to be implemented on other routers from the same manufacturer that already include a USB port. If this were addressed, and if the price point were a bit lower, this reviewer feels it would easily be a 5-star product. As it stands, similarly priced competing devices offer easier firmware flashing capabilities, specifically mentioning OpenWRT. Therefore, to truly win over tech-savvy users, this manufacturer needs to either reduce the price significantly or provide OpenWRT build trees on a platform like GitHub. Ideally, the reviewer suggests they would do both. This would make the product a much more attractive option for those who like to customize their devices and have more control over their network settings.
If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.